Hi, I'm Millie. Welcome back to Live It Up with Mills. I do videos on beauty, fashion and lifestyle. If you're new here or if you haven't subscribed as yet, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Also, please do hit on the bell icon below to be notified about all my future updates. Now, without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Today's video is on my updated makeup for summer and the rainy season. The heat and humidity have really gone up, and I have created this very simple look with very few products and even fewer makeup tools. So if you're interested, please keep watching. So starting off with a primer, I am using the e.l.f. Putty primer. This is the matte putty primer. So the reason I am using this is because I have some enlarged pores around my nose and my T-zone. So I want to cover these, so I am using this. So you just gently push it inside your skin and your pores. This is a really nice product and gives your skin a really smooth finish and a base for your makeup. I'll put some around my chin also because I do have some discoloration and some pores around there. And whatever is left, I'll just put on my forehead. So after I push this well, and this is kind of completely blended in, I'll go in with my concealer. So I will be doing this look without any foundation since it's so hot and humid, and because of the rainy season the humidity is especially on a high. So I don't want to use any kind of foundation. I'm going ahead straight with a concealer. I'm using the MAC concealer. This is, I think, in NW35. I'm not using any brush, I'm simply using my ring finger. So I'm taking some on my ring finger and directly applying under my eyes in the inner corner, and I am just going in dabbing motion. So if you see how I'm doing it, I'm just dabbing it in. I'm not tugging at the skin, I'm not kind of displacing the product from where I'm putting it. I'm simply dabbing it and pushing it in that place. Once I have done with the inner corner, I'll move on to the outer corner. Using concealer on the outer corner really allows you to uplift your eyes and make it look more awake. I'll repeat the same thing on the other eye. Once I have completed putting it around below my eyes, I'm going to take in a little more again on the ring finger and go around my nose where I have a little bit of darkness. This will also kind of help in contouring when I later go on with a contouring or a bronzer kind of a product. I'll put some around my mouth, again a place where I have, if you see, a little bit of discoloration. So I'm not putting on too much product. I'm just kind of doing spot concealing of areas where I have darkness. Again, around my chin I have some acne pigmentation from some acne which I had recently, so I'm just covering that. Now I'm seeing on my cheeks, if there is any need to cover anything, I'll put it there, else I won't. So I'm just putting where I see a necessity. I see some, again, hyperpigmentation from acne on my forehead, so I am putting there, just spot concealing. And every time I'm taking on a very little product, I'm trying to go little by little and not taking in too much and then kind of creating a patchy look. So I can see this one needs a little more. I'm just putting some and pressing it there. This one again needs a little more. putting some more and pressing it there. Little bit of discoloration here from the veins, so again putting a little bit here. Similarly on the other temple. Now with very little I'll go over the eyes and kind of cover the darkness over the eyelids. See how instantly lifted that one looks. And it looks so bright and awake. So done with both the eyes, we'll run some along the bridge of the nose. Now I'll go in with a dry sponge and just press it to ensure that there are no no blotches or no visible discolorations from the spot concealing which I have done. So just press it in. See, I'm not tugging it, I'm just pressing it in. So just press it in. This will give you a kind of flawless base. Now I will move on to a loose powder. I'm using the Fit Me loose powder. I think this is in the shade medium, I don't remember really. So I'm using a BH Cosmetics brush and I'm taking very little, dabbing off the excess and first going under the eyes lightly. Here also I'm simply pushing in the powder and just not dusting it, I'm pushing it in. This will ensure that your makeup stays put for long and your base remains even after you take off that mask. So just push it in. I'm not going too much on the cheeks because I want the natural glow to be there. I don't want to put it there. I am mostly focusing on areas where I put in the concealer so that the concealer will not budge after this. And finally I'll take some and put it over the eyes. Now that we are done with setting the base, I'll move on to a bronzer. I'm using the Hoola Bronzer from Benefit. This is really a wonderful bronzer. I'm using the mini version. I'm going to use the brush which comes along with it. It's a very useful brush. The shape is perfect for doing contouring. I'm going to take some on the brush, dust off the excess, and lightly contour my nose. This is really an optional step, and if you have a sharp or well-defined nose, you can definitely avoid this. I like doing this because my nose hardly has any shape. I also take some more of that and go just below my cheekbones to create a very soft kind of contour, give the face some kind of a dimension and shape. This color is really beautiful against all kinds of complexion. Doesn't show too much, yet does the job very subtly. Then I'm going along my jawline just to create a little more sharpness and definition around the jawline. I'm bringing it a little down, so even if you have a hint of a double chin, you can kind of hide that or camouflage that if you may. taking some more and going around the hairline. This is very important. It kind of helps blend the makeup and doesn't make it look like a, you know, a mask which you're wearing. Since I'm not going to use any eyeshadow, I'm going to take the same product again on the same brush and go over my eyelids. This will act as a kind of eyeshadow. I'm also going to put some just below my lips to make the lips pop out a little more. So that's it with the bronzer. Moving on, I'm going to a blush. I'm using a MAC blush. I think this is the color Sur. I can't read the color anymore. I'm using the same brush which I had used from BH Cosmetics earlier for the loose powder. And I'm going to just take in some of that and place it right here around the outer part, just over my cheekbones. You can, if you want, bring it in. That depends upon your face shape. I like to do it this way. Just to bring the whole look together, I put some on the chin and the forehead and just slightly dab the rest of it. And put some on your nose also to give it a nice sun-kissed look. Now I'll move on to the eyebrows. So first I'll use a spoolie and I'll just brush it downwards. This is for me to be able to see where there are gaps and also to do the shape. Then I'm taking a Maybelline eyebrow pencil. You can use any eyebrow pencil which you have, and I'm just lightly creating strokes wherever I can see some gaps. I'm not intending to change the eyebrow shape, just keeping this shape intact. I like doing bushy brows, and my natural eyebrows are quite thick, so I'm just following that shape. Once I have filled up the gaps, I just push it up. If you brush it up, notice how it starts looking voluminous. Now I will just fill in the gaps below. I don't like very squarish, blocky kind of eyebrows. A little bit of the skin showing, I feel, gives it a very natural look, so I quite like that. So that's one completed, and I'll go and do the next exactly like that. Now once your eyebrows are done, if you like to set it like I do, I'm taking an eyebrow mascara. This is from the NYX 3-in-Brow eye pencil. I'm just using the mascara and I'm just going to lightly brush my eyebrows just to keep them in place and set like this. This is really an optional step and you may or may not do this, but I just like to do that. And if you'll see, I like some little hair just sticking out, just to give it that really modern fleeked out brow kind of look. I really like that. Once you're done with that, I will simply use some eyeliner. I think this is the Studio West eyeliner, any eyeliner which you have, black eyeliner. I'm just going to create a thin winged line on the top. I'm not going to do anything with my bottom lashes. So I'll just create a thin line. And once I've created the wing, I'll simply connect the inner corner with it. That's how I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to do anything more to it. So I'll now go ahead and complete the other one. Now once I have done that eyeliner, I'm simply going to curl my eyelashes. And then I'll put on some mascara. So I'm using, this is the Wycon mascara. And I'm really going to take my time in putting on the mascara because I'm going to separate the lashes and kind of put the wand at the base of the lashes and then wiggle it up to like really open them out. When I go on the outer corner, I'll kind of move it this way so that it fans out. I really like taking time with my mascara because I feel it is that one makeup product which makes a huge difference. It's like that little black dress which you can pull out and it always has this big impact. Once I'm done, if you just see the difference in the way this eye is looking from the way in this eye is looking. Now I'll take some more and do the lower lashes. I hardly have much lower lashes, so I'm stroking it this way. If you have lengthier ones, then you can do it this way. Once I'm done with this one, I'll move on to the next eye. Once I'm done with the mascara, I will move on to the lips. So I am just going to use this Swiss Beauty lip liner. I got it in a set of lip liners, I think from a Nykaa sale. So I'm just going to outline my lips. I will overline the top lips a little, so very little though. So if you see, I am overlining on the Cupid's bow, but again following the line while going down. Once I am done with outlining my lips, I'm simply going to fill in my lips with the same pencil. Now that I'm done with the lips, I'll move on to a little bit of highlighter. This is of course optional depending upon the occasion. So I am using a highlighter from a Profusion palette. Just taking some on a medium-sized brush and just going on top of my high points. This is nothing blinding, it's just a very subtle kind of a highlighter. I'll go over the bridge of the nose also, a little bit below my eyebrows. And what is left, I'll just put on the forehead. Some of the Cupid's bow. And that's it. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe. Also, please do hit on the bell icon below to be notified about all my future updates. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend and see you next week. Bye.